Hello everyone! As our city is transitioning towards the new normal, I guess we're all excited to meet our wider groups physically. But however, there are still a lot of limitations that prohibits us to do so, such as social distancing procedures, curfew, and those below 21 years old and above 60 years old are considered vulnerable from the virus and are still prohibited to go outside. So may I suggest that we continue to meet as a wider group virtually. One of the ways that we can meet virtually as a wider group is through using the Google Meet application. So what is Google Meet? Google Meet is Google's premium video conferencing software. It provides host controls such as the ability to admit or deny entry to a meeting and mute or remove participants. It does not allow anonymous users such as those without a Google account to join meetings created by individual accounts. So has meeting codes that are complex by default and therefore resilient to guessing. They also have dedicated Google Meet apps in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. And lastly, your data is not used for advertising. They will not sell your data to third parties. So when you think about it, Google Meet is a safer app to use in video conferencing for wider groups. Google Meet's free features are unlimited video call. You can have up to 200 participants and you can share your screen to your participants. You can integrate it to your Google Calendar when you host your wider groups meeting, and you don't need to sign up if you have an existing Gmail account. And based on experience, it has better video and audio even in slow internet connections. So how do you schedule a wider group meeting in your Google Meet? You open your Gmail account first, and then here on your upper right beside your profile picture, you get to see Google Apps. You click that, and then you see this icon, Google Meet. So you click this, and then it redirects you to another URL. And you see there's a plus sign here on the right side that says schedule a video meeting. And then it redirects you to a Google Calendar. So you add title, let's say wider group, and you put in the date. I'm going to put here May 19, 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. And then look here, it says join with Google Meet, and below that one, this is the meeting code which we're going to use later. You can add your notification since it will remind you of your meeting, and it directly links to my Google Calendar even on my phone. You can even add guests here. You put their email addresses if you already know their email address so that it can directly notify them of your scheduled wider group meeting via email. So I click save here and I won't add any guests. So once you click this, it shows you the details of the event, wider group, Tuesday, May 19, 1 to 2 p.m. It says here, join with Google Meet, and the code, you can click it to copy the conference and inform your wider group members the meeting code, and I will be notified 30 minutes before, and it is linked to my calendar. So I can either delete the event if the meeting won't push through, or I can edit the event and add more guests so that they will be notified in their email. How to use and maximize wider group meeting in Google Meet. To start your wider group meeting, go to your Gmail account or Google Mail account, and then go to the right side in Google Apps, and then you click on the Google Meet app. It will then redirect you to meet.google.com, and here on the right side, it shows you your scheduled Google Meet video meetings. So here, 1 p.m. wider group. I will click on that to join. And then here, even if the camera is starting, you're still not in the video conference. You have to click join now. So since I am the host, I'm the one who can deny or accept entry of someone. So this is Lani. Emmy Molo. Welcome to Google Meet. Sample ko, ato i-change ang layout to tile. This is how Google Meet looks like. You will see the people. Pwede din mo i-mute. I'll mute you guys ha. And lastly, if you're a wider group member, How do you join a wider group meeting in Google Meet? You type in meet.google.com. It will then redirect you to this site. Start a new meeting or enter a meeting code. So you enter the meeting code given by your host. This is the meeting code, and I click join. Once you click join, it gives you this prompt, and then it needs you to sign in to your Google account. If you don't have a Gmail account, you may need to sign up for an account. And then it gives you several prompts like meetgoogle.com wants to use your microphone and use your camera. Allow, dismiss, and then see the event name is wider group. No one else is still there. The one you see on the screen is just a sample of what you will see, and you may click join now to join the meeting. And there you have it, you're inside the meeting. You can choose to mute yourself if you don't want people to hear you, or you can also turn off your camera. If you need to do something, if you need to go somewhere real quick, you don't want people to see you. And when you're done, you can also hang up on the phone, leave call. So that's it.